I'm about to get me some breakfast. Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses. Gang, yes, I'm a little bit hungry. It's early. This video is called Alexa has been on the streets since she was 13 years old. Damn. Shout out to Street Disclosures for this video. Let's get it.
It just numbs me, gives me like a feeling, like I forget about the problems at the time that I have, even though at the end of the day, no matter how many drugs I do, the problems are always going to still be there after the high. So it doesn't fix anything. It's just the problem is still there constantly. It just makes me forget about them for a while.
That's a hell of an intro.
So today we are here in Orange County, California. Is this Stanton where we're at?
Yes.
Yeah. With Alexa. Alexa, are you originally from Stanton?
Yes, I was born and raised in Anaheim, California.
How old are you?
I'm 18.
18?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, very young, very beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you.
And what's your current living situation?
I'm homeless. I've been homeless for the past 5 years.
That's a weird ass question, bro. What's your current living situation? This whole channel is all homeless females on here, man. Beautiful ones.
On and off the street.
And what was the situation that led you becoming homeless at 13?
For a guy, I chose that, like...
Fathers are needed. For a guy? 13 years old, bro. I don't even remember. Like, let me think. What was I doing? I have no idea. I wasn't home. I wasn't thinking about. Nah, bro. Let me just let it play. What you gonna say?
When I first started, I chose like my future at the time over a guy. I dropped everything, family, school, everything.
That's all you had.
Are you still with him, or how'd that work out?
No, we were not together after 2 years. Almost 2 years, yeah. He's in Texas now, so.
What? You dropped out of school, ran away from your family, and you were homeless for 2 years with this nigga?
Have any kids, Alexa?
I don't.
Alexa or Alexis?
Alexa.
And how do you earn money out here?
I panhandle or I just like hustle my money. Like, I know it's a terrible word to use, but I just, sell like, I don't know, hygiene items to people. Like, I know people that would request like hygiene items, and I just go get them and then sell them to them.
Boosting. Boost. Nah, man. That is... Damn. So what she does is she goes to the store with a shopping cart, fills it up, runs out, and sells it on the street. Yeah.
How much do you make on a good day of panhandling?
$100? Two?
Well, I haven't really done it in a while, but I would make at least like...
Touching your face.
Because I wouldn't really stay out there that long, because it's kind of embarrassing for me, so probably like $50, and then I'll like go back to wherever I stay at.
It's not enough.
And the other thing you were referring to is that boosting?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And who introduced you to that?
That nigga?
I kind of did it on my own. I would just see other people do it, and then thought I would try it out. Easy money, I guess, at the time.
Have you ever had like a...
Shout out to all the boosters, bro. I just bought 3 jars of hand sanitizer for $1 and a cigarette. Love it, man. Keep doing your thing, bro. Still.
Typical job or like a 9 to 5 job?
No, I have not.
You never had a job? See, that's the thing. This was crazy. I understand that she probably couldn't get a legal job until she turned, 16? Because you need to have like what's that thing called? You gotta have one of those letters from the counselor, right? To get a job if you're under a certain age. But once you hit that age, Amazon, or nigga, they don't check that shit. You could do that shit and print it out on the computer, bro. AI, or get a AI, create an image of a signature. I got you, buddy. Now you got your job. Boom. But peep this, bro. If you would have had a job, all them thirsty ass old men would have had you somewhere to stay. If you worked at Amazon, all you would have had to do was talk to the females. Hey, who are the biggest tricks in this whole warehouse? Him right there, the one that smelled like Old Spice, his ass be tricking. Him over there, the one with the black and red felines, he be tricking. Him over there with that big ass fake ass chain on, he be tricking. Him over there, he stay with his grandma, but he a big trick though. You would have had you somewhere to stay, bro. Then after you have somewhere to stay, you get your mind right, get off them D-rugs. Like, bro, the right person would have put you. Not saying that you would have had to trade anything or do any favors for these people. Some people just want to be around beautiful women. They don't have to sleep with them. But if you would have had a job and been in a position around people with some money, and you staying, I'm not, man, again, like I like to say, I'm not trying to pass judgment, but I am gonna judge you. Right? That's just, it couldn't be me, bro. I've never been home. I've been homeless on the street, sleeping physically on the street for like, and my whole 34 years, 4 days, bro. No, 5. My mama kicked me out. I slept in the driveway for 1 day. And then when I got out of jail when I was 28 in 2019, I slept on the street for 2 days, 3 days on the train. That's only because I didn't have my phone, because my property was not at the jail I was released in, and they were closed when I got out of jail. But other than that, nope.
Drugs a part of your life?
Correct, yes.
And what drugs do you use?
Meth. Meth. That H. She smokes weed and she drinks.
I do meth, hair, fentanyl,
Damn.
marijuana here and there.
This bitch said marijuana.
That's about it.
That's about it. That's a lot. One of those things is a lot. You do 3 of those things, that's a lot. That's about it. What?
Cigarettes.
Cigarettes.
What age did you
smoking
start
now.
doing drugs?
Let me see. Let me use my discernment. When did she start? I can already see. 13. Watch. 13, 15.
13.
Ugh. That's why she was making bad decisions. That's why she was making horrible choices.
And who
Stay off drugs,
who introduced you to the
nigga.
drugs?
My boyfriend at the time that I had met,
course.
this guy.
How old was that nigga?
So what does the meth and the how does it make you feel, the drugs that you use?
Good.
It just numbs me. It gives me like a feeling, you know, like
I don't think meth numbs. I think it makes you feel a lot. That's why people do what they do. I think the boy numbs. Well, I don't think meth does that. I've never done meth before in my life, thanks due to Allah, but
forget about the problems at the time that I have, even though at the end of the day,
yeah,
no
it
matter
makes
how
you
many drugs I
forget.
do,
Yeah, say that.
the problems are always going to still be there after the high. So it doesn't fix anything. It just the problem is still there constantly. It just makes me forget about them for a while.
That's not true. Sometimes if you keep on doing drugs and you keep on getting drunk, the problem goes away over time. Time heals all. No drugs though. That's not true. I was just playing.
Have you had stints of sobriety?
Yes, I have 4 months
Damn.
last year, like
luck.
from
Good job.
February to July, and then this year
That summer.
from March to July. 4 months each, like a couple weeks.
That's because it was cold.
Are you still in contact with your family?
Yes, I am.
And I'm sure it's dangerous out here.
See, this is what we have to understand, guys. The reason that she was probably not on drugs from March to July and February to July is because it was cold, bro. It was cold to her, not to me. So her hustle turned down. She began to get more meditative. She began to open her mind to different possibilities. Whatever she does to get money, bro, requires her to be in a specific type of environment and move around. She don't want to do that because her ass is lazy. So she took that time to be sober, and for whatever reason, her mind didn't snap into hustle mode and see that she could actually use the money that she was using for drugs, cigarettes, and alcohol. She was buying less cigarettes. She was buying probably healthier food. She was probably doing something instead of doing drugs that was better for her. But she didn't take that opportunity to take real action. Because she's never had that. But she went back when it started getting warmer outside. And I don't know whatever happened in July. I don't know if the fireworks made her do it. But she started doing it again.
It could be at times, but I just try my best to like not surround myself around or put myself in, avoid those dangerous situations.
Anything crazy happened to you or anybody else out here?
In 5
yes.
years?
Yes, there has.
Was that your boyfriend a minute ago?
No.
Just a friend?
Just a friend, yeah. Helping me with my bags.
And have your belongings ever been stolen?
Oh,
What?
yes, so many times. I mean, it's what happens when you like leave your stuff. We have too many things and you can't take them all with you, so you have to leave them somewhere. And it's just the mentality out here. It's like, it's messed up, it's horrible, it's sad, but it's what we choose to live.
Have you always lived around here? Or do you?
Yeah, I have. No matter what, I don't know what it is about here, but I just stay always, especially in Stanton.
And have you hooked up or spoken to the people from like CityNet or Bridges as far as getting housing and resources?
No, I have not by choice, but I'm looking into it.
By choice. They made you do that legally?
So what does a typical day look like for you?
Just get through the day, get enough money to, eat. Hopefully to get a room. I'm hoping to get a room tonight for me and a couple other people, to shower and all that. Just calm, nice smooth day without avoiding drama, sticking to myself.
How much is it for a hotel room?
There's some for like 100. It just depends which one you want to go to, like a high-end one, or like you go to like a Motel 6, which is like probably like, since it's Friday, it's probably like $100, 100 something. I'm not too sure.
And then after being homeless for the past 5 years, what's the most important lesson that you've learned?
That no matter what we go through out here, that it doesn't make us weaker. It's only gonna make us stronger. And
That's not true. Who the fuck told you that stupid ass shit? That nigga? Man, fuck that nigga, man. That nigga moved to Texas on you. Got some other bitch pregnant that has some money. That is fucked up. Put you on drugs and told you this stupid ass shit. Ladies, look at this, bro. Gentlemen, look at this. Nigga, first of all, fuck that nigga, because this is the reason why women hate men, because niggas like you. Her ass was minding her business, watching Berenstain Bears, walking down the street, playing with a yo-yo, and you came up with a stick of bubble gum, and now this bitch is home. Well, yeah, I can call her a bitch, she's 18. Now this bitch is homeless. Come on, bro. Put her on drugs when she was about to go watch Dragon Tail? Nigga. What? She was eating cereal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you put her on dope. evil nigga, man. Evil nigga. Got some 18-year-old girl pregnant that just graduated from LSU named Clara and moved to Texas. And now her ass is doing interviews on street disclosures. About to be broke tomorrow. See? Fucked up.
Part of life, and no matter what anybody goes through, like, we're strong people and we got it. We're gonna get through this. It's only temporary.
And lastly, do you by chance have any social media information, like Facebook, in case somebody wants to reach out to you, or Cash App, in case somebody wants to make a donation?
Cash App, yes, it is.
Here, I can give this to you.
Don't send her no, cause she just gonna buy drugs. Don't send her no cash apps. Send me cash apps. I got a cash app. $ Aaron I Moses. I as in I. This. A pen and paper. Damn.
And then lastly, again, are you okay if we use the interview on our YouTube channel?
Yes, that's fine.
Awesome.
You gotta ask her that first.
Thank you.
Where is that? Oh, they're in Orange County. I don't know. Orange County looks way different than LA. Well, actually, nah. Orange County looks like the east suburbs. I mean, yeah, the east. Nah, I was just playing. I don't know if she's gonna buy drugs or not. But Alexa's Cash App is Little117, and she did not give any social media, so you thirsty ass niggas such as myself cannot slide into her DM and try to get her off the street. But see, this is what you need, some game, sweetheart, because this was so depressing, and it was not very informative. You were acting like you were tired the whole time, which I'm sure you were. But all of this, not having a job and not filling out the thing and being on drugs, not trying to give a nigga the IG. I know you got IG. I know you be taking pictures and posting it. There's only one you, sweetheart, and we can't think for you. But I believe that if you believe that everything only makes you stronger, which is not true, and you believe that and you have all faith, I think that you will be off the streets by the time that you're at least 21. This was in 2022. She's not even, I believe that this woman has a home. I'm speaking into existence, and I'm glad to have seen this. It's Aaron. Who is this texting me? Happy Easter. Nigga, you don't even believe in Jesus. Why you got the Jesus piece? It's Aaron Moses. I'm the band, you the band, we the band together, man. Pray for Alexa, man. Speak a home into her existence. Much love. Peace. Street disclosures. Gang.